Hello everybody and welcome back to Multiplayer Farming Simulator 17. We're back on Sosnovka and as you can see we're in the very big challenger just here. It does need a wash, it's very dirty, so I think what I might do first of all is give it a quick clean. Yeah, love the fact that there is now traffic in multiplayer. There always has been in 17 but never in 15, so still getting used to it. Now, will my tractor get stolen while trying to clean it? Highly likely. Just hope it doesn't. So field 10 needs sowing apparently, and field 5 needs cultivating, according to Farmer Justin. So yeah, we might be able to do that. Hey, get out of my tractor. I'll get very possessive over the Challenger. Nice tractor. So yeah, which one was it? Short-term memory. Field 5 needs to be cultivated. That's probably a good one for us to do. Where is field 5? Oh right, okay, it's near the lumberyard. So yeah, we might as well go and get a cultivator. And yeah, if there is one still available for this tractor, then that'll be perfect. However, I have been trying to get rid of some of the bigger equipment because it does create quite a bit of server lag. And as you'll have probably noticed, the server does crash quite often. I think the average time for it to stay up is about 5 hours, which isn't very good. It used to stay up for between, well, 24 and probably 72 hours, which is very good. But no, 17, FS17, it does crash very often. Hopefully, it's going to be sorted out. Now, yes, the Follow Me mod is now out for Farming Simulator 17, which I am so pleased about, because Follow Me, to me, was a very good mod in 15. Very useful. Mainly in single player, because it's sort of like having another multiplayer friend with you, but it just isn't. It's a computer. So you will be seeing that in my future Let's Plays on Goldcrest Valley. Yes, there is. We just reply. There we go. Yeah. So if you're also a fan of the Follow Me, definitely worth downloading it and giving it a go. So, big cultivators. They could have been dumped in a river, they could have been sold, or they could just be around here somewhere. Let me have a look. There's a seed drill there, there's a seed drill. I might have got rid of it because there was so much stuff before. Let's just go into the garage and have a look. Yeah, oh, there's 2. So where are they? Oh, 3. Now I've just checked the map and it is right here in front of me. You're not going to take it, are you? Okay. We'll take this one then. I suppose that is a bigger tractor. And we don't need anything too big, as field number 5 isn't exactly huge. So Oscar, you keep that. And yeah, we're going to head over to field 5. There seems to be a lot of equipment just being dumped, which is sad to see. When we used to keep it really neat in FS15, I think things looked a lot better. So yeah, if you're going to join the server, please remember to put stuff back in a neat place. Not necessarily from where you got it from, because you probably did just pick it up from dumped in the middle of a field or something. We might have to go left out of here, as we need to go over the bridge. This is where the cows are. Again, they're a bit messy. It looks like we're going to have Oscar helping us. Field 5 is only really quite small, so having 2 of these tractors on it is going to be, well, probably a bit overkill really, but let's just go for it. It could even be cultivated by now, who knows. I'm still getting used to this tractor. It is quite hard to get used to the tracks, because it sort of feels like there are still wheels on the tractor, but there isn't, so I'm still getting used to it. It's a shame you can't edit the controls in options while you're in game. You have to go back to main menu, because the dead zone ideally for this would be 0%, but with a wheeled vehicle about 4%. That's a bit laggy. Right, we should be able to cut across here. Chainsaw 100 is in the server again. one of the admins from right at the beginning, really. Is this the best way to go? No, go down here. Oh well, everyone's following me, so if I go wrong, everyone else does. And there it is. It looks like we're doing it all properly. So it's going to be ploughed first of all, and then cultivated. We already have somebody in the field with a cultivator, so 3 of us. Okay, 3 massive tractors cultivating. I suppose it'll work, but it's not going to look the best. I might start over here actually, just because there is so many people here. I'll start here, I'll give them a bit of space. That should work. There we go. So we do have the setting switched on, which means you have to plough the field every, well, I think it's every 3 times of the crop in the field. So 3 crops and then you plough, and that way we maximise the yield. What are you doing? Let me just sort this out. Okay, so that is all sorted out. Some people prefer to follow than find a job, but I suppose, I don't know, they must be excited. Anyway, yeah, we're going to crack on with this job. And yeah, this cultivator, although at the start it didn't seem very big, it actually is. So we'll get this job done in no time at all. There's a bit missed here. But I believe doing it this way is the best way of doing it. You can just put the direct drill straight into the field, but in 17 you don't get the maximum profit. So we'll leave that bit up there to AJ Farming, I believe it is, and we'll finish off over here. Yes, AJ Farming it is. Good job I got that right. So when this job is complete, we'll probably move on to a different field, but no doubt somebody's going to come along with a seed drill, get it planted. That would be the best thing really. As for the money, we're actually doing quite well. It was a very tough start, and we did have to cheat at the beginning, but yeah, now it's actually going pretty well. So I'm just going to go back down here once more, and then we'll be done. And then I think we'll probably change tractor. I love using the Challenger, but there is only so many times you can use it in a video, I think, because if you only stick with one tractor, it can get a bit boring. And as we have nearly every tractor that's possible to buy in 17, we might as well use a different one. Yeah, we have too much equipment really. It can add too much server load, and then it's going to lag excessively, and also possibly crash as well. And we are left on our own. Everyone else has finished. Except for AJ Farming, who is still going. Not sure where the person with the seed drill is. Someone's in field 5. George is in field 5. This tractor has 95.7 hours on it, so I wonder how much it would be worth if we wanted to sell it. We're not going to, but just out of interest. £35,000 for 95 hours. That's like new. What is it to buy new then? I think it's this tractor. 314,000. That has depreciated very fast. Excessively fast by the sounds of it. So yeah, we're going to need the money if we're going to take money like that. We'll head back to the farm. We'll take the cultivator off, and then we'll leave the tractor parked up. And then probably if we can find something like a voucher or a fence, we'll get into that and find a different job to do. It turns out I went the long way around before. We could have just gone through here. Still getting to know the map, even though it's been out for a year. It is slightly different to what it used to be since Gold Edition, because they've obviously now added the pigs And yeah, a few things have changed, like the trains. Something else dumped in the middle of a track. Not sure why. We'll put the cultivator in this shed, as there is space. And yeah, I don't know if there is another tractor available. There's at least 16 machines, as everybody needs to have something to use. So I suppose technically there could be nothing, but we'll have a look. There we go. Challenger. We'll tab through. There's JCB wheel loader. Oh, that's it. That was Manitou. But we're not going to need it today, I don't think. There's a combine. These machines are being vacated. Right, so I think we'll probably harvest this field. Seems like a good one to go for. Now, this combine has been left full. I'm guessing somebody started the job and then nobody came along with the trailer, so they just gave up. Hopefully, if I ask someone nicely, they'll bring a trailer over to us. I don't know how many trailers there are. There's probably not enough, because most people who join the server do silage, so they're all taken up. There's no tractors available. Be over in 5 minutes. Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, we should probably find another trailer, because apparently there isn't enough. It doesn't need to be anything too big. It could be something like the aggro liner. So we'll buy it. And we can now specify the colour. Not a very nice colour. We could go for the darker colour. Wheel setup. Wide tyres. Yeah, that sounds good. Design. Yep, that seems... Yeah, I think we'll go for the colour instead of white. So we'll buy it. And it's at the store. Jake says, hi YouTube. Hello. So all we have to do now is wait. Unless somebody finds the trailer at the store and brings it over. Let's just see. I'm just going to sit here and wait for somebody to turn up. I would go and get it myself, but I'm at risk of losing the combine if I do that. Although nobody's going to want to sit here like I'm doing. Yeah, we could still lose it. So yeah, see you in a second. I think I saw a trailer. Oh, crikey, I did, and it's still on the back of the pickup. Okay, well, at least it gets us unloaded so we can continue. Although, I would not want to see the suspension on that thing after this. At least we've got a trailer. And it looks like they're harvesting over there too, so we might move over there in a second. This shouldn't take us very long. Yeah. So, yeah, let's just wait for it to unload, and we will finish this field. You see me, or did I just see the Challenger jackknife? Yeah, it is doing. It must be a very hard machine to control with a keyboard. Right, I've just changed the setting to chop mode, because although we do need some straw, we don't need too much, because we're not baling in multiplayer. It creates far too much server lag. But the straw is still used because you pick it up with a forage wagon, and then it is given to all of the livestock for bedding, excluding the sheep, I think. Yeah, not the sheep. I think most of it is done anyway. Is this the same combine that we've just bought in Goldcrest Valley? It looks very similar. 734, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Same header as well by the look of it. Or is it slightly wider? Could be 35 feet. George is here with the case. We're going to swap that trailer over. Take it off the pickup and put it on the tractor. which should look a lot better. But at least he got it to the field. I wonder what would actually happen if you towed a fully loaded trailer full of grain with that pickup in real life. What would actually happen? In fact, would you even be able to attach it to it? You probably wouldn't. But in FS, even in FS it's not going well. Right, it seems to have yielded very well this field, so we're going to have to unload. We probably will get to the end, but this is just an indication that we're going to have to unload very soon. Yeah, we should make it. And then over to field 11 if it isn't finished. There we go. Well, that's what the pickup looks like at the moment. The drawbar of the trailer is virtually on the ground. The same as the suspension, and at the front it's obviously almost off the ground as well, so it doesn't look too good. And that's our farm pickup. Right, so we probably could get away with, let me just move backwards, probably could get away with just driving over there without having to take the header off, but George has very kindly offered, so we will remove it, and we'll be able to go down the road as well. Is that on? It would do. He's just going to have to drive quite steady. I'm going to go this way, although we can go off-road. Now, as far as I'm aware, there's lots of people over here. We've got Oscar, Farmer, Justin, AJ Farming, and Chainsaw 100. And yeah, George is following as well. Right behind us. You know, is that header going to stay on the trailer? It's not looking too good. I'm not really sure what the locking script is like. It seems to be okay. So this is where we're going to finish off the harvesting for today. It's still quite a bit left, and yeah, this combine's quite big. So we'll just wait for the header to be positioned. It is on the wrong side for us though, so we could turn around. I might spin around here. There we go. Fantastic teamwork. Always works well. It's probably best if I stay at this side of the field. Yes. Better unfold it. I think they're chopping. They are. So I'll chop as well. Why is it missing that? Oh, that's barley. Is it? Oh, it's not barley. It's all barley. What am I on about? I don't know why it didn't delete it. It's deleted it now. How weird. I should say it's harvested it now. For some reason, there is some strange lag in multiplayer where it takes a few seconds for things to update, like the ground textures and obviously the crops as well, which can get a bit confusing. We do have the 3-step fertilising still switched on, which I think is a good thing to do, because then there is always a job for someone to do if you join the server and there doesn't seem to be much to do. You can just grab a fertiliser spreader and spread a field. And yeah, it makes it more challenging that way as well. I would like to do some more silage harvesting in multiplayer. We have done it once, very briefly, but it would be nice to do it again, as I know how addictive it is. A lot of people are watching it, so yeah, we will be doing it. Screenshot for you here. Daggerwin. That's Johnson. Where's Johnson? I can't see him. I think it must be over at the BGA, I think. I'm not sure. We are neck and neck. And Matty Ferguson is slightly in the lead. I'm hoping there is a trailer here. Somewhere. They're ploughing and cultivating, and oh yes, there is a trailer right at the top, and actually we might not be able to make it all the way, so the sensible thing to do would be to go up the left hand side, but let's just hope we can do it. Technically we will be able to do it because it would be 33% per time, and we weren't on 66% then. We were very close, but we weren't, so it should be in the region of 90% full. Bunker silo has just been covered. Okay, so there is a final section we're going to have to unload though, as we're not going to be able to make it. And that trailer does look full. I would say that header isn't designed for this combine. I've just noticed the barley, the texture is much darker than in 15. So it's easier to differentiate the two. Chainsaw 100 is just finishing off the job. And I think we'll put this away. I'm not sure where my header trailer got to. Oh. Must be down here. So there we have it. Another field harvested. Already being ploughed and cultivated. Oh, I pulled it back. Oh, you've moved it away from me. Let me just reposition. Fantastic. Right. They're moving on to that field. I think what I might do is park the combine here, as someone else is bound to take it. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find a different job to do. So let me tab through the machines once again. There is a crone, big X. Different harvesters here. And then back to... Oh, what's going on here? The lizard pickups on its side. Yeah, we better reset it. Someone got a bit carried away. Virtually off the map. It's somewhere up here. A bit too close to it. Reset. There we go. So, I just saw Matty Ferguson. We could use Matty Ferguson, although a job which does need to be done quite often in the server is refueling other machinery. It's not a very exciting job, but it does have to be done. So what I might do is go and find the Bowser. It's usually over at the BGA, but possibly I might have seen it down here today. Not sure. Oh, whoa, lag. Seriously bad lag. Yes, it could be down here. That is the only reason why we have the pickups anyway, just to move the Bowser. Yeah, this is terrible driving. I think I saw it down here. Could have been moved by now. Yeah, it probably has been. So yeah, I'll head up to where the silage pits are. It's most likely there, so I'll pick it up from there. And yeah, refuel everyone. It's a bit like our patrol car, to make sure everyone is doing a good job. Where is it then? used to be in here. Have I driven here for nothing? I should have checked the menu. 1 second, I'm going to check the menu. Right, so it is here. It's just across the road. I think there is a storage shed over here. So it must be, yeah, there it is. It has been lovingly parked in the middle of nowhere. And it's 99% full. Fantastic, right. Who wants diesel? We have to put spaces in the word diesel because it censors it for some reason. I'm not sure why. He just drove past me. Ford 7000 man. Where is he? Yes, over here. Do you want it? We can't really refuel in the middle of the road. Everyone come in here. Shame they can't hear me. Did it censor it even though I put spaces? Right, so the Massey Ferguson drop nose needs some fuel. And that might be the only person who needed it. That is so annoying, having to put spaces. George might want it, I'm not sure. Having some fun with the front weight. Do you want it? You do. Good. We've got plenty of diesels to go around. Johnson wants some as well in the main yard. Right, so we're done here. Dagger, there's a mod that allows you to buy a placeable fuel pump. Not sure if you've seen it. No, I have not seen it, but it sounds good. We might have to get that in the single player Let's Play. Yeah, we'll take a look. And yeah, Goldcrest Valley, it might be featured. So I think we're done here. We're back in our patrol vehicle. It actually looks quite good in red, this vehicle. This pickup. Shame it's branded as a lizard though. But this is the sort of thing the pickup should be towing. Not really the great big grain trailers, the tipper trailers. Although it does work. Yeah, for realism it doesn't look too good. But actually one thing which is handy, I was doing this yesterday, I came on the server last night and there was a load of trailers just, you know, strewn around the map. So I used the pickup just to move them. And yeah, it did a good job. Oh no, Oscar's left. That means that it's going to synchronise. And here is Johnson. I would like to use that tractor actually, the 8727. It seems like such a nice tractor to have. The only reason I haven't really bought anything like that in single player is because I don't want to have a farm of just Massey Ferguson. Obviously if it was my own private game I would do, but I want to use different brands because keeping it all to the same brand can be quite boring. Although some people will love a whole farm of just Massey Ferguson, including me. Anyone else? Anyone else for any diesel? Just see. Do you need any? I am guessing. Oh, you do. That is a big Challenger. I'm surprised we even have that. It's just huge. What horsepower is that? Must be so big. It is, it's right at the end. It is, I suppose actually it would change because we'll have different setups. So that one there is the biggest, 646 horsepower. And that is the 975E. What's this? That is the 955E. So not quite the biggest, but not far from it. So I think, yeah, we are done with the refueling. I'm going to park it up here, neatly. The Challenger which we put here earlier has gone. So it should be working in a field somewhere. I can't see. I can see him about to jackknife though. Let me straighten up. Who would have thought it'd be so hard to reverse with the mirrors? There it is. It's over there somewhere. Just oh, there it is. It's like a snake. There. How's that? Terrible. So with that atrocious reversing out of the way, we'll put that there. Only mod Stagger needs in it is a map without rivers. You are right. Definitely. It's amazing how the map can be abused just because it has rivers. But what can you do? Some people are just strange. 47,000 man is using the... Is that the weeder? It is. It's the weeder and fertilizer. Yeah, fertilizer... does it inject it? I suppose it does. Not sure. But yep, that is actually it for today. Oh yeah, just as they're talking about maps, I would love to do a different map as well, a mod map. Just waiting for there to be a really good one out so we can start a good Let's Play on there. There are a few, which I've seen, which is nice, but nothing which makes me super excited. So I'm just holding off, and yeah, there should be one very, very soon. But that is it for today's multiplayer video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I will be back very soon with the next one. Until then, see you again soon. Bye for now.